Somehow flight school open mic that allows me to blow. Yeah, every Tuesday night we're here from 9 till midnight, just trying to kick the vibe. Do Smith right here.
Yeah, my name is O. Smith.
O. Smith, the gift.
We're gonna have fun tonight, y'all.
Indeed.
Trust me, we're gonna have fun. Now, oh, there we go. That's it right there. Like I said, this is Miss Gia Scott Heron. She's phenomenal. She's here every single Tuesday, along with myself and Mr. Hank G, the other co-host. He also doubles as our band leader. So let me tell you why that's so important. Now, here at Flight School Open Mic, we practice an open band policy and not just an open mic. What that means is if you play an instrument, bass, drums, keys, guitar, sitar, harp, flaming
sax,
swords,
whatever.
sax, whatever, it doesn't matter. If you got it, holler at Hank G. He will talk to you. Like, he'll work it out. We'll get you in a couple rounds with the band. We'll have some fun. This is all about fun. It's all about coming together, uniting, and let's just explore.
That's
all right?
right.
You feel me?
Uplift.
Exactly.
Uplift.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we got an open band policy, open stage policy, open mic policy, all that. And not only that, but we're allowing everyone to do 2 pieces each tonight. So
Everyone got 2 pieces.
double your fun, double your pleasure.
Oh, yeah.
Do your thing.
Most definitely. Of course.
All right.
Yeah, hey, if we can't, listen, all right, now I'm going to say this right now. And I'm going to say, I should. But, like, we're going to let everyone do 2 pieces, but I'm going to let you know. If we can't get to you, it's not on purpose. We're going to try and get everyone through the list, all right?
That's
but we're going
right.
to let everyone do their 2 pieces, though. So try and be respectful of, other people doing their thing. You feel
Right,
me?
absolutely.
And just go, do your thing.
Indeed.
But I'm going to go ahead, G.
Yeah, we only have one rule here at Flight School. If you could please try not to use any profanity while on the mic. Just a little caveat, a little censorship. Try to change it up a little bit. If you know you're going to come up upon a cuss word, change it up. You know what I mean? You can say fudge. Oh, fudge it. Oh, ish. I ain't down with that bull ish. You know?
It's not if, but when. Here's a change. C. There's some rules you got to bend. Let folks out, don't reach your neighbors. Walk it down.
Need them to back you up on a particular song, you can start singing the song. Chuck, Hank, Mark, Joseph, Bruce, they'll just start going in for you, and we'll get it in.
I've been right there waiting for you. But maybe I'm tripping, and maybe that I done been through enough that I done finally learned how to not jump in the fire so I don't end up getting burned. Ooh, maybe this is my turn to do what I need to do with my crew, and we gon' be in. So we gon' take flight. It's that Tuesday night. Now maybe y'all could break it down just for a second for me. I'ma go ahead and we gon' get it in. Like we can go ahead and we can go like for a swim, or we can hop off the cliff and we can catch the wind like a kite. As soon as I pass you the mic, it's your turn to open up your chest and let them see the light. Like that's how we gon' do it. Ain't no fussing, ain't no fighting. We gon' go ahead and walk a rope, even if.
All right. Hey, hey. All right. This is how it goes down. We gon' call the first name on the list. Do it right now. Okay, and the first name is Manaz Atara. So, without further ado, we gonna allow some people to get up here and shine. So, the first name on the list, set the tone, young lady. Give it up for Manaz Atari, y'all. Yes.
A novelist from Iran. I began to write poem in Farsi and translate it to English. And I'm going to read 4 short poems that I translated. Okay. The first one. One plays fast rhythms on my heart, like an expert dreamer, like an expert drummer, and I dance with my wrinkle. The second one, when I am singing, my mouth smells like a grilled nightingale. Thank you. And the third one, my basket every day becomes full of metal hearts that I have fished in the river, and every night becomes empty in the market. Thank God, my business is good. And the fourth, I should tell you that even 1,000 lovers cannot respond my love, and you gave me only a quarter of yourself? Thank you.
Give it up for Manaz Atara, y'all. That was dope. What's awesome is when you can pack a lot of punch into just a few short lines, you know what I mean? Like, just really concise, but really, like, hits home, you know what I mean? I always ramble on and on and on and you know, just extraneous discourse. It's so unnecessary. But, yeah, hats off to you, Manaz. Thank you for that. And we're going to keep going, and we're just going to keep going in the order we have it. So without further ado, please give it up for the next open micer on the list, which is Larry Nimmer, y'all. Give it up for Larry Nimmer.
Well, thank you. I'm from Mar Vista, California. With a few detours to California and back to Mar Vista. And I'm going to do a brief spoken phone. And let's see, to begin with, for my spoken phone, what is your first name? Charles? Chuck, okay, that's Chuck over there. And what is your last name? Norwood? Okay. So, whoops, so here we go with my spoken phone. Suddenly forgot how to use my phone, but I think I can remember because I am under pressure here. But I'm going to go to speakerphone on my iPhone. Can you hear? Yes, Chuck Norwood in Los Angeles, California, please.
Okay, full listing.
In Los Angeles, California, Chuck Norwood. And I'd like to speak to the operator first, please.
Sorry, I'm not finding it. Logged out. Sorry, say just the name of the business, or say the type of business, or residential.
You have the operator, please? I'm getting frustrated.
Please hold for an operator who will assist you with your call.
It's starting to sweat. Get some background music for our operator. Good. I wonder what everybody's doing. They're probably having dinner. That's making sure their kids are doing their homework. And the operators are probably picking out their outfits for tomorrow. And Billy Dodge doing something too. Monty's bopping in the back. Good. give him 5 more seconds.
Yes,
5.
I play.
Hello, operator.
Yes.
Yes, I would like Chuck Norwood in Los
You went to
Angeles,
eat.
California. But in the meantime, operator, I'd like to ask you, what makes you happy?
So we can't answer questions like that, but I can give you the listings for Chuck Norwood. Would you like to see Norwood that we have?
Pardon me, operator, but you can't answer any personal questions. Can I ask you?
No, we cannot.
Can I ask you what you're wearing?
Okay, hold on, my supervisor, one moment.
Okay, Chuck Norwood, Los Angeles, Cal, please.
Hello, can I help you?
Yes, I'd like Chuck Norwood or something to that effect in Los Angeles, California. Do you see anybody with that listing?
What's the name?
Chuck Norwood.
No, there's no listing by that name.
What is close to that? Chuck Norris? Charles Norwood?
It's not going to show me anything close. It's going to show me what you tell me and I type in.
Do you see a Charles Norwalk?
No, I don't.
What do you see?
Because I can only put in what you give me to put in. You can't make up stuff.
How about a Charles Smith?
One moment.
Please, thank you. I'm starting to sweat. Hello? Chuck, are you there? Okay, well, thank you very much.
Give it. That was Larry, y'all. We might have to bring that back up later. I thought that was hilarious. Okay. All right, listen. Did y'all hear the dude on the phone playing the keys with the band? Did anybody else hear that? Okay, look. I'ma just be honest. That was low-key amazing. Because the dude was like killing it. He had like some cool riffs and like runs and stuff. And I thought there was another keyboard player. I kept looking over at the keyboard like there's a ghost playing the keyboard. And there was a dude on the phone jamming with the band in perfect pitch. Killing it. What? Thank you, Larry. And Larry's also phenomenal. He's shot a few flight schools. Wow. That was fun. Okay. Now, without further ado, please give it up for Jake Superman.
Thank you. So which one's better? This one? This one's fine? Yeah? Okay. Cool. Yeah, I'm going to do a little comedy. We'll attempt that. We'll attempt to make you guys laugh. Yeah, I'm in LA, second day here. Portland, Oregon. Yeah, okay, so you guys have great weather here. In Portland, the weather tells you it hates you for 8 months of the year. I'm from Minnesota, really, so it actually tells you it hates you every day there in Minnesota. It's very strange. Yeah, a couple differences from Portland. Our rivers are lined with trees. You guys just have cement. That's a weird thing. See, the other thing about Portland, outside the city, there are also trees, whereas in LA, it's just cement. I don't know what the deal is with this town. I was driving around with my cousin today. It's a weird town, I guess, because in LA, it seems like you can say, yeah, this city is a nightmare, but I love it. That's a quote. I mean, I was just like, really? Like, you know, that you guys plan your whole life around the traffic here? And that's just, but there's something that you enjoy that you're all still here, right? Okay. Damn, I wish I could stay longer to find out. But I have to go. I am only here for 2 days. But yeah, thanks for letting me do this. This is a really cool spot you guys got here. I always love to hear some jazz, so it's cool. Right, yeah. Yeah, so let's do some stuff. Yeah, I like to keep it real, you know. What you see is what you get. You know, sandals with jeans. Why not? Keeping it real. The thing that I'm learning, though, is what I've been calling keeping it real. Other people have been calling being a slob. Just a different dictionary, I guess. I kind of wear the same thing so many days in a row. I look like a cartoon character, you know? It's just like, new adventures, same old Jake. What is he getting into? Probably something. I don't know. Little rascal. Yeah, I'm on that pathway, really, though, to becoming that really fun uncle, you know? Just like great with the kids. It's like he just never stopped wearing basketball shorts to the bar. So he didn't find anybody, but he's great with little Junior. So bring him over, you know. Bring a case of beer, too. Oh, God. Yeah, it all started, though, you know, because I didn't want to be rich. You know, I wanted to keep the gold diggers at bay, which was going to be a serious problem in my life, to keep those people away from me. Again, being rich turned into just simply not showering, which has kept so many things away besides money. Oh my God, it's, yeah. Through all of this, though, you know, I was dating a lady up until a few days ago. You know, and she was the first woman. I've only been doing comedy for about 3 months, but she was the first woman that I've been dating since I started doing comedy. And I really kind of, through that relationship, I was like, you know, I really want to be a comedian, because every little sweet moment we had, I immediately started to hate it and want to make a joke about it. Like, we had lunch a few weeks ago in a graveyard. Like, I just felt like I was in a Zach Braff movie or something, you know? Like, just, what are we doing here? You know, and she thought it was so sweet, and like, I don't know what she was thinking. We fed each other hummus, like, from our fingers. I don't know, it's just like, what? Why would you do that? I don't know. Guys and girls all have those stories, though, where it's like, oh, it's so sweet. That's such a moment. But you know you're a true comic if even the lightest nice thing you can just take and just slowly kick it in the dirt. Oh, look at how I'm sorry. He probably is not like that. I was talking about you, but it's a compliment. Don't worry. She was very disappointed that like somebody could take a moment like that and ruin it. And I was like, he's probably not like that. Are you like? Oh, maybe you're like that. I don't know. Oh, Buzz. You got me. I got you. There we go. Yeah, keep it going. What else? What else do we want to talk about? Yeah, LA. So what do you do? What do you guys like? What's one thing you like about LA? The beach, the weather. Venice Beach. I went to that Venice Beach today. The boardwalk is pretty interesting. Why is every boardwalk the same thing? It's like the only decision to make is, should I buy a license plate with my name on it? I don't know, like, who invented the boardwalk shtick? That's a Jewish word. You know, look at me. Okay. I'm going to Israel tomorrow, actually. I'm going back to the Holy Land, back to where I came from. Got the shoes, got this thing going on, got the hair. Oh my God, I'm going to fit in so well. I think that's all I had for you guys. I didn't know how much time I was going to get, so hopefully, you know, it worked out well. Keep the jazz going. I love what you guys are doing here. Maybe I'll be back in LA someday. Thank you.
No? That was Jake Silverman. Give it up for him, please, y'all. Little comedy for the evening, you know what I'm saying? I can appreciate that, you know what I'm saying? Different walks of life coming, sharing their stories with us. We're going to keep the open mic list moving for y'all. The next name we got on the list that we'd like for you to give it up real big for, please give it up for Frank O'Neill, y'all. Frank O'Neill coming to the stage.
How y'all doing? I want to read two pieces this evening. The first piece is entitled Hanging Tree. See that? See that? See that tree, so it be. I be, he be, she be, we all be. Many, many souls, including entire families, have been set free by that tree. See that? See that. See that tree, so it be. I be, he be, she be, we all be. Rule of life. Statute of law. Your fibers from your girth propels rings to measure your birth. Worth across the surf over the beautiful earth. See that? See that. See that tree, so it be. Living in my history, what it be, how it be, bury that be. Who that? Who that? Who that be? Bury that be if I acknowledge minority, who I be. If I acknowledge superiority, who I be. See that? See that? See that tree, so it be. Many, many souls, including entire families, have been set free by that tree. Damn tree. My history. Who I be. This next piece is a little political. It is entitled The Tea Party. You know these men, you know them well, holders of purity, holders of justice, holders of honesty, holders of righteousness. Yes, my friends, holders of American liberty. Where do they come from? Who do they be? Holders of my liberty? Not hardly. Animals procreate. Simpletons emasculate. The privileged segregate. I will not speculate to their innate dominant ability to segregate, disassociate, procrastinate, masturbate, and emasculate every color primate, as well as formulate, manipulate, exasperate, and postulate to ingratiate to their novitiate their divine right to magistrate and legislate. They will always be better than we. Oh, say, can you see? The Tea Party.
Give it up for Frank O'Neill, y'all. Keeping it real for us right quick. As it were. Yeah, the pea party is what I like to call them.
Yeah. What's up, y'all? My name is O. Smith. I'm one of the co-hosts for the evening. This is Miss Gia Scott here, and it's the band.
This is the band. We be always showing up on a Tuesday, week after week, getting it in, doing a jam, and that's what you sitting down listening to. This is what we gon' do. We gon' said we gon' elevate, we gon' escape, and we gon' march you through that pearly gate. You ain't gon' never have to wait. Oh no, your name is on the list at the top of the VIP. Eternity is written in your DNA. Every day you breathe it and you start to say that it's okay. But my brother Joseph did hop on them keys. And Bruce hit the bass line with Sean Eckers on the beat with ease. Got my homie Chuck singing anything. Yeah. So check this, y'all. This is a flight school band. We having fun, y'all. We up in here.
Many travels. He will now take you into an odyssey called The Birth of March 9th. Give it up for James Goodyear!
And Casper, when you want to jump on, the keyboards are all you.
I forgot the poem I wanted to read, but I'm going to read. I have a couple I want to do though. But I was talking to G on the way here. Right? We talked on the way here about outside the door. And on the way here, the last 5 steps, that you make, right? Those last 5 ones are like the scariest, right? Those are the ones that get right to that door. You have to wait for a second. You got to ask yourself, am my ego strong enough to take this? Is my vulnerability vulnerable enough to share? We're talking, and I want to share you a little memory I had as a child. And then I want to read a couple poems by Frank O'Hara, then we're going to maybe do a song. But here it is, a little memory, okay? This is a true story. This is about the first time I ever got high. Okay? I want you to hear this one. This is a good story. First time I ever got high, I was with my 3.5 years old. I was with my mom, right? And my older sister, and I was holding their hands. I was walking through the winds of Chicago. This is a true story, right? And the first time I got high, I was with my mom and my sister. A large gust of wind came by and put me up in the air, dude. I was in air, man. I was literally in air. My mother and my sister pulled me down from air. From nothing below me and nothing above me, man. They pulled me down. The first time I ever got high, man. It was so awesome. I remember going back down on the ground, right? So I went into my house and I got an umbrella. I was like 3 years old, right? And I ran back outside. I want to get high again, man. It didn't happen then. But sometimes the first time you get high is so pleasant you just want to keep getting high. What's that about, man? Then they start charging you money for it. You're a little one, it just came with candy, kisses from your aunt and stuff. Then you get older, you got to start medicating yourself, man, because life can be strange. All right, this is a Frank O'Hara poem. They're real short, I love them. This was written in 1956. The poem is called, love this title, Poem. Instant coffee with slightly sour cream in it, and a phone call to the beyond, which doesn't seem to be coming any nearer. Ah, Daddy, I want to stay drunk many days on the poetry of a new friend. My life held precariously in the seen hands of others, there and my impossibilities. Is this love, now that the first love has finally died, where there were no impossibilities? Nice, right? That's a beautiful piece of work, man. Okay, we're going to do one more of these, guys, and then we're going to sing a little blues after this. What do you think? Huh? We can do that, maybe? I'm looking for trouble as my theme today. This is called Three Airs. written by the same gentleman. Okay, 1, so many things in the air, suit, elephant balls, a Chinese cloud which is entirely collapsed. A cat swung by its tails, and the senses of the dead which are banging around inside my tired red eyes. 2, in the deeps there is a little bird, and it only hums. It hums of fortitude and temperance. It is managing a foundry, how firmly it must grasp things near, tear them out of slime, and then alas, it mischievously drops into the cauldron of hideousness. There is already a sunset naming the poplars which seem only watery themselves. 3, oh, to be an angel if there were any, and go up, straight up into the sky, and look around, and then come down, not to be covered with steel and aluminum, glaring ugly in the pure of distances, and clattering, buckling, and wheezing, but to be part of the treetops and the blueness invisible, the iridescent darkness beyond, silent, listening to the air becoming no air, becoming air again. That's Frank O'Hara, man. I recommend reading poems. Call me nutty. If you call yourself a poet, you don't read poems, you're not really a poet. You're just somebody who likes to masturbate a lot. And I like to masturbate a lot. If it wasn't for my harmonic, I'd masturbate all the time. What's your favorite pastime when you were a kid? Pulling your pants down. What's your second favorite pastime as an adult? Pulling your pants down. What's your third favorite pastime? Pulling somebody else's fucking pants. Oh, excuse me. Pulling somebody else's pants down. Excuse me, I didn't mean to say the F word. It slipped out by my excitement. That's good right there. Give me a little slap on the fucking, oh, excuse my language again. A little slap on the drum. Okay. All right. There we go. I gotta tell you though, I got a C harp, fellas. Looking for trouble. Looking for trouble. All right, now. Here we go. I'm looking for trouble. I'm looking. Trouble seems to be the only thing that takes away this misery. I'm looking for trouble. Thanks, man. Have a lovely afternoon. And I recommend Sunday mornings, 9 a.m. to noon, pureradio.org, because you can never get enough of me. I'm telling you, and I can sometimes. Nobody else seems to. So, you know, look me up, hook me up, fuck me up.
If you want more of James Gutierrez, please look him up for his radio show on Sundays. Give it up for James right now and his harmonica. All right. And we go. Okay, the Attorney General says don't shake certain open micers' hands. I'm not going to say no names. But we're going to keep the open mic list moving right along, as it were. Please give it up real big for John That. John That is the next person on the list. Ooh, and with guitar in hand, he approaches the stage. Very exciting.
Called Sunshine. Hopefully the band can join with me in a second here, but I'll fire it off for you.
It's not the sunshine that's calling you, baby, no. It's not the good times that are calling you, baby, no. It's not my money that's calling you, so come home, home, home. Yeah, girl, please come home. Da 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 da. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Well, I once had a girl with a smile like no other woman. Took 2 months before I told her I loved her. I put my heart on the limb of the tree, but then my girl said it back to me. Yeah, and other summer things weren't looking so pretty. My girl had to go away to college in the city, and though we promised ourselves bridge a long distance, it ain't that easy when your heart just misses these drives down the beach, the walks up the shoreline, caught under stars, making love like that one time we fell asleep with the sun in the sky, and then woke up with the moon in our eyes. It's not the sunshine that's calling you, baby. It's not the good times that are calling you, baby. No, it's not my money that's calling you. So come home. Jealousy eating me from the inside. Never been jealous, but now I got it on my mind. If you have friends, yo, I didn't mind. But when I lost that feeling, I had to erase all the memories. Forget about the dinner, take back what I said. And now you know I'm feeling I forget all about you. It's hard to pretend. Not long ago, you were my best friend. It's not the sunshine that's calling you, baby. It's not the good times that are calling you, baby. No, it's not my money that's calling you. So come home. Yeah, girl, please come home. Pick up the phone, I'm calling you. Long distance, girl. Pick up the phone, I'm calling you, girl. Please, please. Pick up the phone, I'm calling you, girl. Long distance. Pick up the phone, I'm calling you. Pick up the phone, I'm calling you. Yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah, 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 yeah.
Right on. Yeah.
Give it up for John That and the Flight School Band for Chris Lowry, y'all.
I'll tell you when I'm ready. So tell me, what's your name?
My name is Frank O'Neill.
And what's your experience with emotional abuse?
The loss of a love. From a man's perspective, is totally male abuse, especially when it's done in a very impersonal way. Worse than a Dear John, an instant message.
Thanks for that. Could you tell me about your emotion when you abuse about that emotionally?
I was caught between a rock and a hard place. And by that I mean I had opened up to another individual who readily read my feelings and felt my feelings. And so we had built an emotional bond together through our constant writings back and forth. You can tell a lot about a person by the words that they use and how they use the words. So therefore I knew that there was something special. And the sheer loss of that, I was totally devastated from the standpoint that it was one of the first times in my life that I've actually been totally open, honest, and true, and I got stepped on. And so there was that hurt and that loss immediate. And then as time rolls on, isn't it apropos that every time I turn on the radio, there's some swooning song and I'm like, why me today? Why me today? And so I finally got through it because I'm a survivor.
How long did it take a time for you? Your relief?
It took me a good 2 weeks to finally get it all out of my system, such that I could then start healing myself. Because I believe as though any kind of relationship that you have that is ended on a critical note, and by critical I mean if you get upset with one another, or let's say you get upset with one another and then that other person passes away or moves out of town, it leaves you in a very, very tight bond. And so I just allowed myself to grieve, got it out of my system, and as soon as I got it out, in about 2 weeks' time,
Only 2 weeks?
Yeah.
It's very fast.
Well, the thing about it is, if you focus on it entirely, then you're going to be in the depths at the bottom of the pit. I just looked at it and I said, okay, dude, what are we going to do? Are we going to cry in our beer? Are we going to dust ourselves up stand up and put the right foot in front of the left foot. And that took me about 2 weeks.
How do you use your art to cope with emotional abuse?
I believe it's part of me. From the stand,
Your art is part of you.
my art is me, and me is my art. Is the best way that I can describe it. It's like a country western singer. They can write songs to make you tap your foot. They can write songs to make you cry in your beer, and then they write songs that make a tear come rolling out of your eye. It's that gambit of emotions.
So, how would you say, was it a woman that manipulated you emotionally, and any thoughts?
No, men and women manipulate each other. See, here's the fallacy about a man. The fallacy of a man is the fact that it is the only species that we know of that contains two brains, one above the belt line and one below the belt line, and they operate independent of each other. The woman's problem is she has to figure out, sometimes very quickly, whether or not she can control both. 98% of the women in this country cannot control both. It's a given fact. A woman is the breadbasket of the species. A house is not built upon the ground. A house is built upon a woman. And until she achieves that in a man's eye, that respect, she's immaterial. Therefore, there is no relationship.
Do you have any other questions, Marnie?
No, that's...
Do you have anything else you'd like to say about either your art or emotional abuse?
What I would like to say is I have a website, www.frankeal.com. I have 2 books that are available. My 3rd book will be released on the 1st of June this year. I invite you all to visit my website. There will be an interesting promotion beginning on the 1st of July. The promotion is entitled The Magnificent 10,000. So check out my website for further details.
What would you say your message is, or what's your art about?
My poetry is about my life experiences and deciphering the place of a man of color within this madness that we call a society. And what's even more of a hypocrisy, we call it a free society. No such word or terms ever existed.
My friend Mani is from Iran. I'm from she's experienced.
I was close to there. I was in Desert Storm 1 week after the Allies liberated Kuwait. I was in Kuwait City putting in communication systems for Motorola. We worked first 3 months. I put in two-way radio communication systems in the Emir's fleet, as well as all the special forces and U.S. Army vehicles for the Kuwaiti Army. Then I went down to the oil fields and put in communication systems for all the at all the wellheads.
What can you say about racism or race in society?
Racism is the answer. What is the question?
That's it. And what do you mean by that?
It's self-explanatory. Since Dante's Inferno, where good was defined as white and pure, and evil was defined as blue, black, and the devil, look to your history. Everything that is evil is black. Everything that is good and pious is white. We have now taken that to the innate ability, to the standpoint that if a white person looks at a 6-person photo spread, each person representing a different color within the humanity spectrum, they will always pick, or we will always pick, the white person, because we have initially associated that with what? God.
That was excellent. All the black people are black. But it's not true. You know, and I know.
But I guess the man finally wrote it down in a book in the 1500s, but it's been preached since Jesus Christ walked this earth and before, that whatever is good is white, whatever is evil is black. So therefore, man in its beginning has always been literal. This is one of the first times in the history of man that he have the ability for what I call existential thought. Now, with all this knowledge that we have attained, it still comes down to white is pure and black is evil.
Can you tell me about what you're wearing in your ear?
My whole outfit is symbolic. My father's family consisted of a family of 5. My father was the youngest. My father was the first of the family of 5 to have children and the only one to have children. I was the firstborn. My aunt Tamer, she was the eldest and she was the jokester in the family. She could walk in the room and everybody be crying. Within 15 seconds she'd have the whole room laughing. She always used to poke fun at Dad because he was the youngest. He was the baby. So when I was born, she was working for the Public Health Service hospital system here in Los Angeles, and she got the call that I was born. So the first outfit that I received when I was born was a cowboy outfit. Cowboy hat, cowboy shirt, jeans, and boots. And in her memory, I wear the general cowboy outfit. Now my black hat, now my black hat and this is representative of the Buffalo Soldiers, the first fighting group licensed by the United States of America.
Who are African American?
Yes, sir. I prefer to say men of color. African American is a white term for those who want to really get into my sometimes strong opinions. White man gave me that name. I am a man of color. In my first book, I begin by saying, I am of Ireland. I am of France. I am of Africa. I am of the Sioux Nation. And that is my family's history.
Do you have your feeling? You know, as a Muslim woman, all the time, I thought I'm different.
I was made to feel different as soon as I was smacked on the ass. I was different because when I was born in this country in 1948, black people in Omaha, Nebraska, where I'm from, lived in an 8.5 square mile area in Omaha, Nebraska. That was the only place that they could live.
Wow.
If you were outside of that area after 6 o'clock, you either went to jail or were escorted home. That's the way the United States was when I was born. So
Wow.
when people talk about freedom, they don't know what freedom is. My dad, in our hometown, the family heritage is a place called Barnesville, Georgia. My father could not walk on the sidewalks in Barnesville, Georgia. 1911, 1912. So you can imagine what his father, where he could walk. And I'll just leave that there because it brings up a lot of bad energy.
How about now? Now you have good energy. You have positive feeling about.
My quest is to stamp out ignorance.
What?
To stamp out ignorance. That is my quest. Because knowledge is not the purview of the privileged. Knowledge is the nectar which refreshes and replenishes all of us.
That's true.
Very good. So, you gave your contact information.
No, I'm getting ready to give all that information to you right now. How would you like for me to make these out?
Tell me how you go back.
Well, what brought me to LA? I have an aunt. She's now 98 years of age. She's retired from the United States Army Nurses Corps. So on a routine doctor's appointment at the VA hospital here in LA 2 years ago, they were unable to find a pulse on her. So they immediately took her to emergency surgery and implanted a pacemaker in her. So since then, my sister and I, we rotate about every 2 to 3 months caring for her until she's finally set free. And that's how I'm in LA. And while I'm here in LA, I have my own poetry venue as well as I read at other poetry venues, trying to get my poetry, get recognized for my poetry here in Los Angeles and hopefully sell some books. I'll be going into the studio this week to do the audio book of my third book. And then when I return to Omaha on the 18th of June, I'll be going back into the studio to do a CD which merges spoken word with my brand of surreal poetry.
And what's your other venue here in LA?
My venue in Los Angeles, where I have my poetry readings and book signings, is a place called the Barbecue King Restaurant. It is located at 5309 South Vermont. It'll be held on the 31st of May. The start time is 7 p.m. sharp. It is free. Parking is limited. Space is limited. So get there a little early so you could get you a seat, have some barbecue, and enjoy my work.
Vermont and what?
Vermont and 53rd is across the street.
Oh, okay, nice.
Next to the stage, we bring up OG Gangsta, original Play School Band Family. You see him in the Play School Band every single Tuesday, holding down on the drums. And you know you see him on the mic, and guess what? It's that time for that right now. Give it up for Sean Acton! What's up, what's up, what's up? We're having a little fun again tonight, but so we try last. We gotta guess what we try again. One, two. Yes, yes, yes,
consideration real quick? Yeah. Give it up for... Casper. Yes, give it up for Casper, y'all. I don't know what Casper's gonna do, but Casper's gonna do whatever Casper does. My name is O. Smith. You're at Flight School with Mike, and we're having a good time. This is the Flight School Band. We don't ever get to rehearse. We just show up. We volunteer our time. We like to just come together and just make creative gumbo. You feel me? So that's what we're doing tonight. We got Chuck Scene on guitar. We got Chris Lowry on trumpet. We got David Milwood on drums. We got Bruce on bass. And now we have Casper sitting on the keys. I don't know what he's gonna do, but look, we don't have. I'm gonna call out. She is rolling around else on round. She's somewhere that I know We're gonna
Thank you.